government area better, it became necessary to call on stakeholders to deliberate on some proposed bills presented by the Legislative Chamber of the local government and the year 2021 budget. The meeting had in attendance stakeholders from various sectors and staff of the local government. The proposed bills brought to the floor for deliberation include Environmental Sanitation Bylaw and Foodstuff and Regulated Premises Bylaw. Speaking at the meeting, the chairman, Said Bankole, said the purpose of the meeting was to receive inputs from stakeholders. He reeled out the achievements of the present administration so far, expressing the readiness to do more.
In the last 8 months, I have personally visited several communities and dozens of businesses and spoken directly with their residents and employees, respectively, getting to understand their challenge and what they need in order to keep calling Etiosa home. All their requests alongside your contribution. At the end of today's stakeholders forum, the leader of the Legislative House will also do justice to that subject matter. My sincere appreciation goes to the entire members of the Legislative, Executive Council, the dynamic management staff of Etiosa local government, and you here as our special guest today, our vibrant stakeholders. Thank you for trusting me with the office. I am proud of what we have achieved together, so let's join hands to ensure Etiosa local government is not left behind.
The forum was interactive as stakeholders made inputs. Participants commended the present administration in the local government, describing it as all-inclusive.
See, when we met last year, 2 things were agreed upon. The silting of our drainage, which causes constant flooding. Then the other one was the lighting up of our community. But so far, one has been done to our satisfaction, which is the silting of the drainage. So if we look at that, we'll say, well, he has done 50% of what he promised us, and we hope. But then we cannot complain much because of the situation in the country per se. We all know that since the first quarter of this year, things have not really augured well for this country and the state and down to local government. So if we look at it from that perspective, we will not say that he has not fulfilled his promises. He has tried to some extent, and we hope for better days, better things, more of government representation in our community.
Presently, for the 2021 budget, we presented to them recreation center for our youth within Etiosa and particularly our estate, because Jakondi estate is part of the largest estate in Etiosa local government and has the largest numbers of youth. We need more recreation center in terms of engagement to communicate and bring more sport activities to our youth within the estate.
In fact, he has performed wonderfully, more than necessary, because in area of infrastructure, health, and many others, in fact, is an amiable chairman.
Since his session as the chairman of this local government, he has been performing excellently. That is more reason why I'm here. If it is not a chairman that determines, that meet up the yearning of the people, I won't be here. So if Honorable Said Bankole need my attention, more than 100 times, I will be present. Very, very. I give kudos to him with his subject. They are performing well. They are proud children that someone can talk about.
We have 5 political wards, and we always operate within that 5 political wards. We make sure whatever we are doing, we do it evenly so that every ward will enjoy the dividend of democracy. And it's not possible for us to get it done at a go. So at every year, we make sure at least we touch each of our community so as everybody will have sense of belonging. And before you know, everywhere we develop within Etiosa local government.
As a result of this meeting, it will be easy for the leadership of Etiosa local government area to serve the people better.